Caster McFear. You know, when I'm in the business 7 years, my only dream is to be exactly like him.
Bills and all, enough to kill him while he sleeps. Is this the alley we drag him to? Just stop of Hollywood and nominee. If it worked like she said it would, just like you would in Hollywood, just like a bad dream, or so it seems. Just like I'm back in the emergency. If it worked like she said it would, just like you would in Hollywood, just like a bad dream, or so it seems. Just like I'm back in the emergency.
Caster McFear is definitely one of the more charismatic guys I've wrestled with. This guy's filled with charisma. It's almost hard to take him seriously sometimes in the ring because he's constantly making you laugh. But definitely have to take him seriously because he's a really talented wrestler when it comes down to it. And you got to be on your best because if you are and he is, then you guys are going to pull off a hell of a match. Because I know I've had some of my best matches with Caster in Bloodbath, Paving the Road, our last show we just had in Gatineau. He's definitely a talented wrestler. He gave me one of the hardest bumps I've ever taken back at Bloodbath near the finish. Threw me right off the top rope. Never forget that. So after that, I never underestimated him. I always brought my A game when I came to wrestle Caster.
Introducing the challenger. Being accompanied to the ring by the Hollywood Humps, Dino Cheeky. He's originally from Hollywood, California, weighing 183 pounds. Caster McFear. weighing in at 153 pounds, he is the UWA Cruiserweight Champion, Virus!
Go, Canada kids! Chicken shit! You suck! Lower!
La blonde à Virus.
Caster sucks at home with hugs.
Avec le gars, ouais, quel âge? Ça fait à l'âge du jeune. Ouais, mais. Ben lui, il a 18 ans, je pense. Ah oui? 18, 19. La même âge que lui, je pense. Je sais pas. Sa blonde,
Start to release the director's cut!
It's still gonna
Give him talk about resuscitation!
Middle
nez.
Congratulations. I'm asking for a shot at the title. You hit it with your crotch. Stupid. You want a shot at this? Look at yourself. You're just a stupid cripple. You're like all these idiots.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a short 10-minute intermission so that we may set up for your main event, the Gulak Warborns.
I wasn't too upset losing the belt to Caster. He's one of the more deserving ones on our staff, on our roster. Definitely rather lose it to Caster than McMillan or any other cruiserweights in UWA. Caster's definitely deserving. I think it's his 4th or 5th time holding the title, so it's not too worried. Oh, his 2nd time holding the title. I'm sorry, but overestimated him there. But I definitely don't. I'm not too disappointed in losing to him because I know I have my shot someday. And yeah, that's what I have to say about Caster McFear.
I've known Caster McFear for about 3 years now, and he's probably one of the coolest, nicest guys I've ever met. He's a hell of a talent, very charismatic, plays the character well. He's really good at mastering the craft in the ring. He's a great ring scientician. That's not even a word, scientician. Yeah, both I've faced him twice, and those are two of my favorite matches that I've ever had. So yeah, I'm sure given the chance, he's gonna go far.
We went to school together since grade 2. From what I recall is we had backyard wrestling in some fat guy's backyard. And well, Caster McFear had a partner back then. I think his name was Snap still. I think it wasn't Caster McFear, but yeah, they needed a gimmick thing, and I don't know, I just thought that maybe they wear dress shirts and come out like movie stars. And I thought that'd be pretty cool, and then he agreed. And I think he came up with the name Now Playing. I don't recall that very much, but yeah, I'd say I should take credit for the gimmick Now Playing, since I am one of the original founding members.
CSE, Caster McFear, with the problems that you've caused here tonight. Even though you're the #1 contender for the CSE Championship, I have an opponent for you tonight. Your opponent is from Las Vegas, Nevada. His name is the Future Max Alexander! This match is a lumberjack match. Gentlemen, get out here! Everybody in the back!
All these stupid extras doing out here. They don't belong here. This is my set, not these stupid extras. And we didn't pay for any extras. Caster, are you ready? Yes, I'm ready.
maybe 6. Strong guy, good heart, help, lots of help. Everything I needed, he's been right there to help me out.
You know what I mean? He's a pleasant guy, and he's made me laugh pretty much since day one. He's, you know, the character's not all there. Pierre's not all there.
I've known Caster for 6 or 7 years, and that's the reason I came here to Battleground, was because I knew Caster and was friends with Caster. And Caster is a super good wrestler and very charismatic, which is why I picked here to train. And teaming with Caster made me much more comfortable in the ring because he's Caster. And we never win. We will win someday. We will win soon. But we are very cool together, and it's a lot of fun.
From Rockville, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Prodigy, Zakk Storm!
idiot right here to challenge the likes of now playing. Well, you know what? That ain't happening. We rewrote the script and recasted the whole production. Because that Yeti Ice, we paid off her cab driver to drop her off at the wrong location. Speaking of cabs, that's about all she can afford. Not like us, where we have a limo, a private jet, a mansion, a private island. Everything we have is so expensive, none of you can even afford a small portion of it. Because that's from Hollywood, California, not some stupid place like Brockville.
That's pretty good.
really fun, and it's fun to be in the ring with, and it's fun to interact with, because he's not really like anyone else here. He's got his own sort of thing going on, and he's very comfortable in his role, and he's very confident with what he does, and that you can tell when you see him. He's not like anyone else in UWA, because you can tell he's just very good at what he does, and it's really easy to play off of him.
Caster's gimmick with being an actor, I think it's pretty hilarious. It's pretty original, and he plays it well, definitely. He gets right into it, and I believe him sometimes when I'm out there with him. When I'm backstage, I actually get into it sometimes, so he definitely does his job right.
It's all part of the character. The script works. The script is hilarious.
Alright, well, the whole actor gimmick started in backyard wrestling when Max Alexander suggested that a guy named Tommy and myself use an actor type gimmick. So at the time, that's all it was, just actors going out in nice suits or whatever. And we were standing in the basement trying to think of a name, and then it hit me, now playing. Pretty cool, still use it today, of course, for the team. But since then, the gimmick has evolved into an alleged actor. I go out, they announce me allegedly from Hollywood, California. I say the greatest actor there never was, never get all confused and stuff. But yeah, that's how the gimmick started, evolved that way. The script, that also started in backyard wrestling, and I've used it since then. It's hit a lot of heads. I have backups, and now I try to sell the used ones. It's great for merchandise for sure.
I think it's a brilliant gimmick. It's partially my idea in backyard wrestling.
It's all part of the character. The script works. The script is hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, he's like the one that we all look to see like who the big head honcho actor is. He's the one who we see as like the more experienced one of now playing, and he's definitely the leader of the whole group, except for Portia.
I can't see anybody else running that show. Those guys need a leader, and Caster's been there. With Max not around until now, maybe Max will come and take it away from him. Who knows? Maybe not.
Thanks to Max, for sure. Appreciate it. Wouldn't be where I am today without that suggestion that he made there. And it was a pleasure having him as a team. As part of now playing. I'd like to do it with him again, but you know, having fun with having Portia and Hollywood Hunks, Dino and Cheeky on the team as well. Great experience.
Well, if he'd be standing right here next to me, I'd say that I think he's come a long way with his character-wise, that he's taken it to a whole nother level, which hopefully he'll be able to do that with his wrestling too, because I think he's got a lot of potential to just rise to the top.
I don't know if he evolves anymore. He's pretty much had the same shtick forever and a day, but he just is so comfortable with it that every time it goes out, it's I don't want to say it gets more polished, because it's pretty good as it is. I don't know how much more he can do with it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
he's not the biggest guy, and after watching countless matches of guys his size flying all over the place trying to be trapeze artists, it's nice to get to sit back and watch a B-movie type production go on in front of you, because it's definitely not going to win any Academy Awards, but it's got its niche, and I'm a mark, so I enjoy it.
Entertainment. He puts his heart and soul into everything he does in the rings.
He seems to always have ideas, you know what I mean, and that's a good thing. And you know, he's got a lot of creativity, and you can see it when he works his matches. And you know, it gets to the point now. The Bum Buster is exactly what it serves the purpose that it was always meant to do, and that's basically, you know, the same scenario as when Ric Flair beats down the opponent, runs outside the ring, and tries to go up to the top rope, and he always gets caught. You know what I mean? He takes that side bump. Well, here we go again. Caster's up the damn rope, and you know, for the 998th fucking time, he's gonna miss the damn thing anyway. So, but it's still funny because you know the sell that's coming next, and it's anticipated. It's like the waving of the hand to the ear. You know what I mean, with the leg drop and all that stuff, and that's what it's all about. It's captivity. It's having the audience look at you going, yep, oh yeah, you know, and that's it. So he's got that mastered. I remember his story because, I mean, he told me a long time ago if I ever brought Sabu down to, you know, he had a whole scheme worked out where he'd come out and he'd mock Sabu, you know, because Sabu's catch line is what, the genocidal, homicidal, suicidal, and I'll be damned if I can remember what the hell. Oh. All right, Mark, I'm gonna take a couple steps back and get this out of the way. Come on. He thought he would come out, and after disgracing Sabu, would go into his famous catch line, which is the most enigmatic, cinematic, charismatic individual on the face of the planet. Well, he said, if we ever get the chance, man, I'm gonna go out and do this with Sabu, you know what I mean? And then he can come out and he can like whip me with a chair and beat the hell out of me and throw me all over the place. And I thought the boy was whacked. Because the last thing I'd want to do is get in the ring with Sabu and start letting him pound me. This is a shoot interview. The boy just throws the chair, you know what I mean? You can't, there's no brakes, no feathers, no airbags, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get whacked. And consequently, when the day came that I actually was able to get Sabu down for the first time, we ran the angle. And what we did was in the middle of it, his rant, actually it was just towards the end of it, we killed the house. And with the house lights out, you know what I mean, we brought them back on, everybody's amazed, there's Sabu standing in the middle of the ring with the, you know, Caster and Max and whoever else was out there. And I watched Caster take a couple of good working punches, you know what I mean, looked okay, sold back. The boy took one step in and took this chair shot from Sabu, flush, in the face, you know, and it was just, I felt for him, but I couldn't stop laughing, because the dummy, how could you not get your hand up for a shot like that? Because, I mean, it was like waffle on iron, it just stuck. And I watched it over and over, and I swear to God, I don't piss myself very often. Usually there's a lot of alcohol involved, but that night, man, I swear to God, there was a dribble at the end. Because I just giggled forever. I really did. So, hats off to you for giving me one of the funniest memories that I've had in 15 years in this industry. Because I will always remember that shot. So.
Over the next year, I see Caster and Virus going at it again, and I think Jason Cage is probably going to take a run at him real shortly, and with any luck, maybe he hangs on to it till I get a shot. And then you'll see what happens to himself.
Hopefully one day I do get my rematch with Caster McFear, and hopefully I get a chance to win my belt back. He's still got it around his waist. If not, we'll just have another classic match between us, because we always pull off a good match. But hopefully next time, the Hong sign out there, a little bit more of a level playing field, but yeah, hope I get another shot at Caster sometime soon.
I don't have to teach him anymore. He understands psychology pretty good, and even if he doesn't, he knows how to tell a story. And because he's not the biggest guy in the world, he still has a ring presence. And that's really important.